I was told that my father rejected me at the age of 3 months. And when he rejected me, so my mother moved with me from Mombasa to Kibwezi, then from Kibwezi to Kakamega. And so I've lived almost the entire of my life in Kakamega with my uncles. And so I was rejected. I've never seen my father because I was at the age of 3 months, you can imagine. And so when I was in class 4, my mother passed away. I guess that was in 2004, 2005. She passed away. And so I was left with my grandma. And my grandma took me as her own child. May her soul rest in peace. She died in 2015. And so she took me as her own son. And I remember she used to tell the people around, this is my last born, and no one should joke around with him. And so I felt that love of a father and a mother from my grandma. And so we just lived the two of us before the sons and the daughters came back. But anyway, it was a bit tough, but I thank God for everything that happened, because I believe everything that happens has a reason. And so when she died when I was in Form 4, it was so much bitter to me. Okay, I joined the University of Nairobi and life began, because now remember, I'm all alone. And she was the only person who could protect me. She was the only person who could care about me. No any other person could do that. No, not the sisters to my mom. No. And unfortunately, all her sons had died. So she only had 3 daughters remaining. And these are jobless. They are not married. You can imagine. And so I'm joining a university, the best university in the country. And so I need fees and I need upkeep. And remember, no one else cares about me. And so, first of all, I organized for a fundraise and people came through. And so I got money to join the university. Now, after joining, no one cared about me. No one cared about what I eat. No one cared about how I live, where I live. No one cared about how I put on. And so I was all alone. Okay, I don't blame anyone. Maybe God wanted to teach me something. And so, good enough, I had really struggled to look for help. And I moved up and down the whole of December of 2015. I just moved around and tried to look for things and fix things and tried to look for help. And good enough that help loan came through. And so, when I was in the university and I could receive my help loan, now I decided to first of all settle fees before I could go to any other thing, because I knew there is no one who could help me. And absolutely there was no one. No one could be willing to help. Everybody cares about their own life. So it is you and your God. And so I remember at times I could go hungry. I could get that 25,000 from help. I withdraw everything and go and pay. And then I remain without. And so my friends, it was a very challenging time for me. I felt bitterness. But again, I told God, if it is your will that I should go through this, then let it be. Because I won't force anybody to come through for me. I have no friend, I have no family member who cares about me. I have no mother, I have no father. And so I just depend on you. And God was faithful, and I met friends. And that's why I'm so much pleased to talk about this issue of friends. And so I had friends from my class, and they could really help me.